Good morning. This is John Gaudioso. It's the end of April, believe it or not, 2019, and it's been a few months since I've been on here, but I just want to talk to everyone out there about, when you're ready to buy a home. And now is obviously a good time. It's a fairly busy time of the year for real estate. So, you want to buy a home, where do you start? Well, basically what you do is you start, I think the best place to start is to start with getting in touch with a mortgage lender to make sure that you know exactly what you're qualified for, what your credit score is. And the thing I would suggest is that you touch base with someone, or you get someone who really has a thorough knowledge of all programs, not only conventional programs, conventional financing, but also the government programs, because there's many first-time homebuyer programs out there that someone could take advantage of with as little as no money down, because they will loan you the second mortgage, and that's through the state of Connecticut. So basically, when you're out there and you meet with a mortgage person, you should investigate all the different options that you have to get a mortgage, and then have a comfort level with that person. And for example, if you're going to go conventionally, they call it a conventional loan. That requires probably as little as 3 to 5% down now, but your credit score has to be over 620 or higher. Whereas if you go a government program, you can basically, if your score is above 580, there's a good possibility you could get an FHA loan or a VA loan, and in addition to that, the state, the CHFA loans will reduce the rate on that program, so therefore you'd get a much better rate with a government program through the state of Connecticut, and that is called CHFA, Connecticut Finance Housing Authority. In addition to that, if you can get a government loan, the seller concessions are higher, so you could, for example, on an FHA, you can go up to 6% in seller concessions. What do I mean by that? That means that basically you can roll in your, if you don't have the funds, you can roll in your down payment or your closing costs into the loan. So that sort of simplifies everything a little bit. But basically, once you get qualified, you get pre-qualified by a lender, then your next step obviously would be to go out and find a realtor that you feel comfortable with. And you should certainly insist on a face-to-face meeting so you have that comfort level, and you have to sign a buyer-broker agreement. Now, a buyer-broker agreement protects you, and it's the law. So you can sign a buyer-broker agreement for one day. You could sign it for the particular property that you want to see, or you could sign up for 3 months, 6 months, whatever you prefer. But once you sign up, you're locked in for that particular property or that particular day. So I don't want to throw too much information at you at once, but basically I hope I've helped you. But again, first and foremost, when you're out there looking for a home, or you want to find the home of your dreams, so to speak, talk to a mortgage person, someone that you feel comfortable with, and then the next step would be obviously to find an agent that you feel comfortable with. So I hope this has been of help, and I will be in touch soon. So make it a great day, and happy spring.